Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably just have chat. You can use stream.
Yeah, I guess we could. Can I zoom in though?
I think if you pop it out, you can.
Just leave it like that. I was trying to keep it on. Could you twist that just the slightest bit towards, just so I can kind of make there's like a glare on my phone. Oh, I don't know. I'm not doing it. Just gotta leave it all like that.
Her hand there. Oh, it's not.
Do, 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 do.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to this week's SNL.
Hello, and how is everybody doing on this Sunday? Stephanie, we can highlight your chat.
There you go.
There you go. And the reason we can is because we have some new producers this week. All right, it's time for Wordle. What do we have seen?
All right.
Can it be seen? Yeah. Oh, come on.
All right, so
Derek
what can
is
that
the
be?
man. Scone.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening. How is everybody?
Let's
Good
go.
to see you guys. How's everybody doing?
Doing well. Doing good.
Awesome. Awesome. I am live from Wilson, Arkansas.
Hey now. Wow.
Wilson.
Wilson, Arkansas, big town, big town. You know, this is Wilson and Dice came together and created Rivercrest, which is the school that your mom was graduated from, Carson Luke, and she was the, what do you call it? Salutatorian, valedictorian. What is it called?
Definitely not either one of those.
Valedictorian?
Well, she was something from Rivercrest.
Okay.
So I am in the area, but we got a contest. But before the contest, I thought I put out a picture and asked people where I was before I got here to go to Marigold tomorrow. I spoke in Piggott, Arkansas this weekend, and kind of promoting the book and talking about potential, and got to speak with my roommate, Kevin, and he sent out a recording. Have you guys seen the recording?
I have not.
With my accent?
I did see it. We should have brought that up today.
Yes, maybe next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's good. It's really good.
I've changed a little bit.
Just a touch.
So anyways, I got to go and speak with Kevin, and then I'm going to spend a couple of days with Jackie May, who's and Mary, who've had incredible impact on my life. But when Steph and I landed, we had to stay, or I did, just to kind of catch my breath. It's been a really busy season. And I stopped by a very famous lobby. And I think we have a video of what takes place in this very famous lobby.
Yes,
That
we
we
do.
do.
So it is right here.
Look at all the people.
Hundreds.
For this
There
special
was,
occasion.
really. There they
There's a
come.
lot of anticipation building up here.
Yeah.
Look,
Ducks.
Exactly. Ducks. Just
That
a couple
is
of
ducks.
ducks.
Very
Look at
well
that.
trained ducks.
they're mallard ducks.
Quite an audience for ducks.
Yes. Now, that guy in the red jacket,
Yeah.
he is the duck master.
Ah.
Oh, the duck handler.
The duck
No,
master.
no, you can stop it. He's not the duck handler. He's the duck
Master.
master.
Oh, I apologize. I apologize. That's an important title.
Where's the
job.
studio audience?
Well, no. Okay, here's the
Okay.
thing. We have cameras for the studio audience. All right. Let's switch to the one where some people are in there.
Come on!
Oh, they decided to show up.
Let's get it.
Yes, they are.
They
yes, they
decided
are.
to show up.
Did they bring their parachute video?
Do you have your
Did y'all,
parachute?
y'all
video?
have your skydiving video?
On their phone, they do. On their phone.
Well, they have to send it to us so we can
But
show.
well, it is an Android phone, and so it's going to look probably similar to the video that of the
sent,
ducks that
yeah.
you sent.
That video was taken on an iPhone, just so you know.
Oh man! But we also got some more people in the audience,
Yeah, we do.
right?
Come
Boom!
on! Hey, come
Look
on.
at that.
Ross is finally reading the book.
Yes, Ross.
He
is
is.
finally
He's
reading the
finally
book.
reading.
Oh,
Hey,
gosh.
here's the giveaway. We do have a giveaway because we are the most generous show on the internet.
That we are.
And because we went to Memphis, I've got Memphis. Whoops, come on. Memphis swag to give away.
Okay.
There we go.
The
TCB.
TCB, which stands for
Elvis Presley
The
totally can
Ooh,
be.
that's so good. That's so good.
Taking Care of Business.
Taking care of business.
Taking care of business. That's good.
And we've got t-shirts. Let me show you. This is the patriotic Elvis. Can you see it?
It's blurred.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put your
Censored.
put it below your head, like. Okay, there you go.
boom. There we go.
Yeah.
Very
All right.
American.
And we have this one, which is the Peabody.
Oh,
so
straight
they
off
got
your
it.
body.
Yeah,
Straight off your back.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nice.
It's got a duck on the back.
No, you can give them that one.
Off your back.
But
Sign
anyways,
it, too.
the way in which to win is to invite somebody who's never been into the chat. And all they got to do is say, hey, Freddie invited me. And at the end, we're going to draw and we'll see who wins. I forgot to tell you, you know how the whole Duck Master thing started?
How? Please inform us.
I don't.
I know you're dying to know. The Peabody Hotel
Yes.
had a general manager
Okay.
who went duck hunting because it is Arkansas, so he wanted to go duck hunting. He didn't get any ducks, but the decoys that they used in those days were real ducks. And so since they didn't get any ducks, he drank a little bit too much, as they said, Tennessee whiskey, all right? And he brought the ducks to the lobby of the hotel. And he put them in that little fountain. The next morning he woke up and he's like, oh my gosh. And yet there were people, in the lobby enjoying the ducks. And so from whatever that was, like the 1800s, there's been ducks in the Peabody Hotel. They come marching down, I think at 11 o'clock, and they go up. They have a palace. I wish I'd got some pictures of, it's a $200,000 palace.
Wow.
And for those who are afraid for the ducks are there for 3 months, and then new ducks come. 3 or 4 ladies and 1 gentleman, and he's quite happy.
Yeah, I'm sure. I wonder if anyone has ever had a little bit too much to drink and tried to take one of the ducks.
I'm sure. I'm sure that's had to happen.
That would probably be that's Memphis. That's their whole deal.
Yeah.
So they
Exactly.
They ban them for life.
Yep. Shoot on sight.
Yeah.
Yes, unless it would have been Elvis, he probably could have done it.
Yep. Taking care of business.
Oh, good job.
Exactly. So anyways, we'll be giving those things away. It's going to be awesome and incredible. Now, we've been promising for a really long time that we were going to have the Office Olympics. And so here's the way we're going to do it. We're going to show the ladies this week. We're going to show the gentlemen next week. But for the 3rd week, we need nominations.
Yeah.
Can be anybody on the church ministry team, right? On the staff. So if you would nominate them in the chat, then we'll take those nominations, and those who get the most votes, we'll put the 3, they'll compete. Then the 3 winners will compete for the grand championship
Come
of
on.
the Office Olympics.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to go?
That we are.
I am so excited.
I can see, look at the back. I can see the studio audience is just on the edge of their seats.
That they are. Now, to be fair, they're watching the live stream.
Yeah.
Normally, they can hear us, everyone talking in here, but now they can only hear you by pulling it up. So that is why they're on their phone. I'm sure Ross is not playing chess right now on his phone.
Not at all.
Guaranteed.
Not at all.
Well, let's see the Office Olympics. The ladies.
All right.
I'm ready. I am ready.
What are you concerned about out of the
The elephant.
It's because I hyped myself up this morning with these kids.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's me.
Dan. Okay. Get my coffee.
I think she's gonna forget something.
Go.
Don't spill.
Yep. I got it. Okay.
Come on.
I need one of those sleeves. It's kind of hot. Sand.
See, like that. I literally told her to just tap.
I'm almost there. Hey. How long?
3, 2, 1, go. I kind of hung up kind of quick.
Well, there's another paper in there. This is my copy.
It's an iced coffee. Oh, she's in the kitchen.
You got to clean it.
A descaler.
Here she comes. Look at the speed. Don't spill it. Don't spill it. That's one strategy.
Oh, no. I
Did she
can't
waste
read
a bunch
this.
of email from Pastor Derek?
No.
I got a book for you.
Okay. Does it take the chair back with me?
No, you're good.
Can I vacuum while I'm here? Dust, clean, wipe. It goes faster. You jump like this. Like on.
3, 2, 1, go. It's wild you can pay that much money for a print.
That's part of the process.
Well, I don't make coffee. If you got me an energy drink, we'd be down, but.
Work the problem. Thanks.
I've already drank an entire bottle.
Phil.
Come on, come on.
Take your time. Go right.
She's cooking.
Here she comes.
No, I think that was record speed.
Yeah, just flat.
Let go.
I assume that's because the pen's rubbing the winners off.
Wow. That's an assist. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
That was intentional. Come on. 34.
Well, as you can see, it was quite a contest, wasn't it, Brandon?
Absolutely.
Well, what did you think about it?
It was amazing.
Yes. Who did you think performed the best?
I thought Pastor Amber performed the best.
Steph, did you hear that?
I did hear that. Yes.
It's okay.
I disagree.
I still love you. It's okay.
Anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Any last words?
Bye.
Here's the deal. The biggest determiner of the winner is the typing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And if you noticed, I was sitting right there with a camera on the keyboard.
Yeah.
They didn't take any of my shots, and I'm not going to whine, but what I am going to say is that I worked really hard. I was for some reason, they didn't download them, and so then I had to send them to them. And they didn't use any of the edits.
Call him out by name.
Yeah.
We're going to have a talk with that editing team.
Can I be there for it?
Yeah.
Just
Me
in
too.
the room.
Because the typing is really like, I think I know who won, and because of the typing.
Yeah. The typing was definitely the make or break for most people.
Yeah.
Right. And watching that video, you really couldn't determine who was the good typer. You know why?
Because they didn't have your footage.
They
didn't use it.
They had
his
his
footage.
footage.
They didn't use it.
They didn't use it.
You know, I could show you my footage, but I won't. You guys have the numbers.
We do.
Go ahead.
All right. We'll start with third place.
Okay.
All right. In third place with 7 minutes, 9 seconds, and 13 milliseconds is Pastor Iris.
Yes.
Oh, Iris.
Significantly behind everyone else.
Yep. She did the worst out of all of them.
Is she there?
That she is.
We can pull
Right
her up.
there. Right there she
We
is.
can pull her up right now. Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
She got
What
distracted
happened?
with cleaning, I think.
Yeah, I think that's her OCD kicked in, and so she.
And she says she's not a typer.
Yeah.
It would have been very interesting to see her, as you say, beloved. I think there would have been some interesting words that would have been put into that email.
He could be nominated for the third
He
round.
could. Y'all could nominate him. Y'all could nominate him.
Nominate him in the chat. Who do you want to be in the third round? And I think we'll show the typing for the third
I'm
round.
going to go ahead and throw my nomination for Pastor Derek.
All right. Who has second?
That's
Who has
one.
second?
Second place with 6 minutes, 2 seconds, and 31 milliseconds
Yes.
is the one and only Steph Gramling.
Come
Pastor
on.
Stephanie.
I have
Meaning.
to say, I love
Your
my
beloved.
wife. I was surprised by her
Performance.
Surprised or disappointed?
well,
And surprised. You don't say. You could tell he's not married.
It was amazing. It was amazing to see how many people don't know how to type.
Yeah.
yes.
Like, I had to take it in school. Like, we had to take typing classes.
I
never
took
did.
typing on a typewriter. That's how old I am.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that means
Back when
In first place with
Nazis
4
were
minutes,
invading.
49 seconds, and 85 milliseconds is Pastor Amber Gramling.
Come on!
he won by 2 minutes.
Yeah. From last place, yeah.
Like a minute in 10.
What?
And it
a
was
minute.
all
Iris
at
and
the
Amber?
Oh,
keyboard.
she beat Iris
Yeah.
by. Dude, she could have done it twice. But from second place,
Hey,
it was a
that's
minute.
all right,
minute.
Iris.
Yeah.
At least you showed up.
And she
You're
cleaned the
in the
office as
Yeah.
she did it. So, I mean, she
Extra
was
credit?
really doing the office Olympics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, next week is Pastor Matt, Pastor Danny.
And Pastor Tyler,
Yeah.
your son, your eldest.
There is the possibility of having a husband and
The
wife
birthright.
championship.
Oh, that there is.
Oh, we could do a little myself, Bailey, and Pastor Tyler for the birthright.
Oh, that's true.
And no Jacob and Esau. We're not stealing nothing. We're just gonna compete for it.
A fight to the death?
Because you type,
that's-
right? You type.
I can type, but Pastor Ty can. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to give anything away, but he can type.
No, and Bailey can type, I assume, too.
I believe so. She did
so that-
online school, so I would assume
Yeah.
That could be a little bit of a
barn burner.
I don't know about that, but anyways, it is time for a long distance tea with Pastor T.
All
right.
right. So we have got some stories for you today. First
Good one.
one being, as you can see right here. Well, why don't you go ahead and read that out for the people?
NASA astronaut stuck in space reports strange noises coming from the troubled Starliner. All right, so let's see. Is this a haunted Starliner? It's supposed to return to
Aliens?
Earth. It's got stuck up there. It says the NASA astronaut at the space station on Saturday reported hearing a strange noise coming from the Boeing Starliner spacecraft just days before it is set to leave the station and return to Earth. The astronaut, Butch Wilmore, that sounds like an astronaut, doesn't it? Butch
Yeah, Butch.
Yep.
Butch radioed Mission Control in Houston and asked, "What is that noise?" On an auto recording of the exchange, Wilmore, or Butch as they call him, holds up a phone to the speakers so that the Mission Control could hear the noises. A pulsating sound, steady intervals can be heard through Butch's device. Butch, that one came through, Mission Control says, after not hearing it the first time. It was kind of a pulsating noise, almost like a sonar ping.
China.
Yep.
I'll do it one more time, Butch said. Let's see if we can figure it out. Mission Control tells Wilmore the recording will be passed along and they'll let him know what they find. Butch clarifies that the sound is emanating from the speaker inside the Starliner. The bizarre sound was first reported by Ars Technica. Is that a person?
I don't know.
That's a wild name, if that's their name.
Wow, they have some names in these articles. Next week, anyways, which cited a recording first captured and shared with the Michigan-based meteorologist.
Is that Butch?
Yeah, I think that is Butch. Yeah, Butch and Suni.
Sonny.
Fox News Digital has reached out to Mission Control to inquire. Starliner is slated to undock. NASA decided it was too risky to bring back Wilmore and Suni until February. The astronaut, man, that's a long time.
That is.
Yeah, that's
and I gotta
crazy.
be honest, one of my biggest fears in life is to be stranded in space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I've seen the movie Alien. And my wife is convinced, as you can see in the chat, she is convinced that aliens do in fact exist and is confident this is the sign of that.
Yeah.
You need to take her to see the new Alien movie just came out.
Yeah, she's not a scary movie type person though.
You know what I think? I think aliens are demons.
Oh,
I've seen a video.
I have. We may have all watched the same video.
Yeah, that we have.
No, I think, you know what I'm saying? The enemy will be what you want him to be to distract you from what God wants you to do.
Yeah.
So they don't know what that is. Boeing is having some really difficulties. You know, can you imagine though? They were supposed to be there for a week in June and they're not getting back to February.
I would be.
July, August, September, October, November, December, January, 8 months.
Are they going to fly them some food?
Well, I mean, I don't think they're just going to let them die, right?
Because
No, there's a bunch of people up there actually.
okay.
They're not up there by themselves, but there's a crew going up on Elon Musk, his airship, and
Okay.
they're going to leave 2 seats empty, I think, and so they're going to come back with that crew. So Elon and SpaceX is rescuing Boeing and
Boeing.
NASA,
Boeing. How do you say it?
Boeing.
Boeing,
Boeing. Boing, boing.
Boeing,
Anyway,
Boeing.
can you imagine they're getting rescued by SpaceX?
Yeah.
I would be so
superior.
upset. I mean, if they told me like, "Hey, we can't get you till February," I'd be like, "Oh
I'd
no,
be
sure you
fired
can.
up. Yeah,
Sure you can."
You're gonna send the shit for us.
Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Oh my
I'm
god.
missing all the holidays because of y'all.
Well, and if they were only supposed to be there for a week, your job is done.
Yeah.
So you're
So
just
what else are you gonna be doing?
chilling in space for months.
8 months.
Just doing
Oh
maintenance.
my gosh.
On the ship.
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
guess.
I'm good.
That's crazy.
I'd
And
find
here's
a way
the other
home.
thing: when the starlight unhooks and comes back to Earth, it could, because the problem with it is it's what do you call it? The little air that shoots out. They're not working right. The injectors are not working right.
Okay.
So there is the possibility that when it releases, it could crash into the station.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's no good.
So yeah.
And then they would have to get in the Russian ship and evacuate.
And we think
Yeah.
that they'd be down with that. Like they're all good with it. I don't know.
just in case.
They're all friends on the space station.
I got you.
okay.
It's
They're
like
all
it's like the Super Friends.
like
There
the
you go.
Justice League.
There you go, Justice
something-
League.
all right. So
Except for Batman and Superman, and then the last movie they didn't get along very well. So
that's
Yeah.
very true. Yeah. Well, they all got fired from their jobs
Yeah,
in
now
those,
there's
as those roles.
No
So-
longer any Justice League.
Yes. All right. So that was that story. I've got another one here. I just found this interesting.
1985, the wreck of the Titanic is found. Do you realize what
This
else happened
day.
in 1985?
1985, I arrived.
Yeah. J. Cole was
Yeah.
born in 1985. But I'm
I
sure that's not what you're talking
graduated.
about.
I graduated.
Really?
Wow.
We're the best. Ain't no jive. We're the class of 85.
Wow.
Look at that. 85.
Well, tell me your class slogan.
We're so mean. We're the class of 2013.
That's not very good.
Well, hey,
What about you, Nick?
I don't know.
we're dropouts.
Yep.
Ain't no lie.
Yeah. I
Well,
got my GED and I'm kind of fly.
If
your
I
class
remember,
motto.
I think it was class of 09, so fine. I think that's what it was.
Wow, none of ours had like jingles. Did y'all sing it when you did it?
Oh, yeah. We the best. Ain't no jive. We the 85.
I love it. I love it.
Okay. Iris, did y'all have a
Iris,
class motto?
Iris, did
what
you
was
guys
your
have one?
class motto?
Graduating class motto.
What was it? GED and I'm
Okay.
One of those GEDs.
Yeah, one of those
All right.
GED mottos.
Hey, be careful.
That's why I didn't get to say.
What about you?
Pastor Derek?
He said, I think it was, we need y'all out of here.
Y'all just didn't. I mean,
Jingles are a thing of the past.
Yeah.
you had so many opportunities. I had 13 people in my class.
Yeah. Those fell off into the 90s. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's my assumption. But I don't know if you know this. This day in history, this exact day, several years ago, the Titanic was found.
Wow.
The wreck of the Titanic. along with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who would have guessed that what? 95, 2005, 2015, 30, what was it? 2000?
Almost 40
29,
years.
29 years ago.
Yes.
What?
No.
39 years ago?
85 to
39 years ago.
Yeah. Who would have guessed, though, that 39 years after finding it, those people would die in that.
submarine.
Yeah, remember that submarine?
Clearly.
That they controlled?
Yeah.
They didn't watch the movie.
With a gaming
PlayStation
controller.
controller?
Yep.
Yeah. They, didn't,
Logitech gaming controller.
they must have not watched the movie.
Yeah.
They must have not watched the movie. But yes, you can kind of see the footage here.
That's cool.
But yeah, they
Man.
found the Titanic. The world's greatest ship is what it was known as.
I mean, it's not that.
Unsinkable.
Yeah. Not.
Unsinkable.
Hey, Phil, do you like to cruise?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, no. We don't do water. I don't know how to swim.
Who's we?
Yeah. Who's
Himself and me, myself, and I.
There you go.
You don't know how to swim?
I don't know how to swim. It's a thing. I've
It's a thing. He never learned.
I have negative buoyancy.
We
tested
actually saw this at camp 2 years ago.
Yeah.
What does he think?
Yeah.
He truly can't swim.
Like he
yes.
can't even doggy paddle.
No.
He just sinks like a rock.
I thought he meant he didn't feel comfortable, but he truly, yes, cannot swim.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, love to cruise.
As
Absolutely enjoy it. Thoroughly enjoy it.
We did a couple of church cruises years ago.
We got to
That
bring
we
him
did.
back.
I think there's talks.
Oh.
There's talks in the air.
Is there?
I have got a video now to wrap this up. Okay.
All right. I just want to remind folks to be sure and invite folks to hang out. Just, not, we're about, I don't know, halfway or more through our episode. And you don't want to miss out on winning some Memphis swag.
All right. So I've got a video that I think is going to make you laugh.
I think so as well.
There's a pastor who has a moment of frustration on stage. And he releases that frustration, but then realizes he needs to save it. And so then it all becomes something more.
Just the spirit moved.
Let's watch this together. Oh, you can't hear it. Okay. You should be able to hear it, but for some reason.
Oh, no, you can't build it up like that and then not let us watch it.
Hold on. We got this. We got this. Just buy time, if you could.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, I can remind folks that we've got some incredible swag right here. TCB, taking care of business. It's got Elvis's signature on it. And then the shop and where Elvis shop. Lansky.
Okay, here
we got it. We got it. All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm at the edge of my seat.
Here we go.
Hit the pulpit so hard I've lost my notes. I've broken a bunch of these glass pulpits. These pulpits are for pansies, is what they're for. Come on, how many know we need a better pulpit? Amen. I want to Chuck. I'll tell you what. We need a better pulpit. Can I get an amen? Come on, somebody. We need a better pulpit. That's a prophetic sign. God's going to raise up a stronger pulpit in America in 2024 and 2025.
Amen.
The pulpits that are weak and wimpy and won't prophesy the word of God. And raise up your prophets one more time. Raise up your prophets one more time. Hey, God's going to raise up prophetic voices all around the hit the pulpit so hard.
Oh my gosh.
He threw that thing.
Come on. Yeah, he chucked that thing.
That's an illustration that he didn't prepare for.
No,
he did not.
And then he thought, oh, that'll preach.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone.
Pulpit in America.
I think everyone has had my favorite line, and I want to find a way to drop this into teaching one day, is these pulpits are for pansies. It's got to be the greatest line ever.
Yeah.
But he threw that thing.
No, he chucked it.
I'd like to see, though, the few minutes before when he got frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he must hit the pulpit and drop that stuff
Dropped his
fell to
notes.
the ground.
Yeah.
And then he said how many did he say he broke? 3 or 4 of them?
Several. And he broke another one because he just threw that
He
thing
shot
out
that
there.
thing across the room.
And then he thought, you know what? Let's make it spiritual.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what, though?
Sweet.
I do think that everyone can relate to that moment where you're in some form of, like you have some level of influence and you do something and you're like, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. And there's a decision that has to be made. Am I going to address the fact that I shouldn't have done that?
And
or am I
apologize.
going to make it seem like this is all part of the plan?
Yep. You keep on going
And he took the latter.
yeah. It's
Now,
intentional.
I think here's the thing: had he thought about it ahead of time, it could have been a decent illustration.
It could have.
Yeah.
It could. I think.
yeah.
I think you should use that on the weekend.
He
These
could have
pulpits
broke
are
it.
for
And then,
pansies.
that's what's wrong with America.
We got weak pulpits out here.
Of course, in South Florida, nobody know what a pulpit is.
No, they
Yeah,
wouldn't.
no, they won't.
No, they wouldn't. What's he talking
got-
about? Pulpit? What? Ball pit? Is that what he's talking about?
Oh man.
So it would lose some of its power.
Yeah.
That it would. That it would. But I thought that was incredible.
Oh, that
It
was,
was
that
going.
was. We got some crazy preachers out here in
Yes, we did.
2024. That's prophetic.
Amen.
Or pathetic. I don't know, whichever way. Let's see if we can win at Wordle.
Of course
go.
we can.
Come on.
Of course we can.
Yeah.
Here we go. Wordle. Y'all know the rules. 5 letters.
Yes.
1 word.
So we need it from the chat. So I'll let y'all call it up.
All right.
Find
So
a word
Chat,
from
help
the
us
chat.
out.
chat. We got there is a delay, of
Yeah,
course.
there is.
So we have to wait a moment as they are catching up to. They're still laughing right now about the pastor chucking the stand.
Man, that's
All
great.
right. Drive from Ross Smith.
Was just sent in. Let's see how that one does. Not a single.
That may be the worst we've ever had.
That's about just as bad as his review. Oh wait, he hasn't made a review.
Oh, here we go.
He's been in the View.
I guess. Oh, Spice,
No,
but there's
Spice
no
wouldn't
I.
work. Spice
Or
would
E.
not work, unfortunately.
Neither will audio.
Audio. No I, but you can head up. Pulpit.
Clean would not
Clean.
work. There is no
Grape.
E.
Mercy. Flash.
It's got to
I'm
be
not,
an
I'm
A.
not trusting Ross again. He's leading us astray.
Clamp.
What
Clamp
did you
may
say?
work.
CLAMP.
Clamp.
Clamp. Let's give it a shot.
From Amy Jacobs.
Wow.
Okay, we
This
got
is not
one.
a great start.
No, it's not.
All right.
No, this may be our worst start.
So the vowel has to be an O then.
Yes.
All American
Or U.
words have to have, or is that all words in general? All American
A-I-O-U,
words
and
have to
sometimes
have a vowel,
Why?
and sometimes Y. Q, U after Q, except after C.
A-I-O-U. And sometimes Y.
Champ.
What else have we got? We
Anger.
needed. It's got an M.
It may start with an M. Or M.
M-O.
And Morn?
Oh.
Morn?
Mourn.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Mommy. That's not a bad one.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh?
It
all
does
right.
start with an M and ends with a Y. But there's no O in it. So is there no vowel?
A U.
There's got to be.
Oh,
There's
U.
a
U.
U.
U. What about
It's gotta
money with
be
a U?
M-U. It's got to be M-U.
Money with a U.
Mommy. No.
No.
Can't be.
That's good.
So it's got an. It starts with an M.
Yeah.
It ends with a Y.
Yeah.
And it's got to have a U in it,
It's got to.
unless it doesn't.
Muggy.
Mug
From
Oh.
Pastor Leslie
Muggy.
Phillips. That's a solid one right there.
Oh! We're getting really close
Yeah.
here. So it is you.
Oh, there's Mushy from Angie Smith.
Mushy.
Yeah, that's a solid one.
Oh, we were so close to lose it.
Come on!
That was a buzzer beater right there.
That it was. That it
Man,
was.
that was starting to get scary.
That it was. That was a little stressful.
Yeah.
Little stressful.
Hey, the record still stands. We have not lost.
That we haven't.
In what? Almost as long as those astronauts are going to be in space.
Yes. Yes.
You know what? Hey, what day? We need to have a big celebration
When they come back?
when they come back.
All right.
You know
We
what I'm
should
saying?
probably-
We can have
We should
big-
probably, though, make sure they come back.
Yeah.
Just with the illustration you're painting of what could happen. You know,
well,
we don't want to be
That's if they
insensitive.
take their own ship, right?
Yeah, well, they're going to take. That ship is going to leave with nobody on it, just trash.
Okay.
But they're going to wait for Elon's. Elon's is
SpaceX.
coming in February. So we need to see when it's going to come back. We can have a big party. Because are they going to land in Florida?
I don't know.
I feel like they normally do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Where?
I feel like they
I'd
normally land in
assume so.
Florida.
So see, they might even come see us.
Oh, have
come
them on the live show. That'd
Go
be
big
interesting.
party. Welcome them home after 8 months stuck on the spaceship.
They might be in an interesting state of mind.
And they might know what the haunted ship, the alien ship,
Oh, yeah, they were hearing noises from.
Yeah.
Romulus. Isn't that the name
Actually,
of
you
it?
know what? Maybe we don't want to invite them. They might be infected with some type of space disease.
Some symbiote.
Exactly.
Well, gentlemen, I want to remind everybody the reason we do this is because we want to build a sense of community. We want us all to reach our potential, to be everything that God's created us to book. You know what we haven't mentioned?
What?
What have we not mentioned?
I have a book.
Yeah, you do.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
you do.
He's got a
hold on.
book.
He does have a book.
Did anybody look to see the number of reviews that we have?
I am currently looking.
He is
right
looking
now.
it up right now.
All right. Because you know what I should have done? I should have made sure that, because I had, I think 25 or 30 at,
Oh, look,
92.
Ross is reading the book.
92.
we need 8
That we do.
8
more
reviews.
Yes.
8 reviews.
Yes, Nick
and
Bruna, he has a book. He just hasn't made a review.
subscribers. 8 reviews and 50,000 subscribers. How many subscribers do we have?
Subscribers, like on YouTube?
Yeah.
What is it, 27,000 plus?
Yeah.
All right. So we want to build a sense of community. We're going for 50 grand and we're going for 100. So if you haven't left a review, please do that. And
Then you get a plaque.
subscribe, share with somebody. Our podcast comes out every Thursday. And the book for another month, or maybe not quite a whole month, I'm best-selling author until the numbers come out. I'm declaring it.
Come on.
Best-selling author, Troy Gramling.
Come on now.
The uncontainable power of God within you. And you know what that means? It is time for, are you ready?
I can't give you the effect.
We're going to do soul session, and we're going to do it a little bit different. We went on location this week. Hey, and this is I'm all distracted. This week is the last week of our book study.
That it is. That 6 a.m. book study.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is.
I enjoy the book study. And also, don't forget to nominate for the Office Olympics. Derek has been nominated. I don't know if anybody else has been nominated. We need 2
Will
more.
has?
Huh?
Will's been nominated
Several times.
Oh, Will's been nominated? So we
has
got 2.
Pastor Carson.
As of right now,
yeah,
the
there's
person
a
who's
couple
been
of us.
nominated the most is Stanley.
Come on.
He has the most nominations right now.
There we
And
go.
I would love to see Stanley compete in this because I know he's never used that copy machine. He's never made a cup of coffee. And he definitely can't type. So I think this would be thoroughly enjoyable to watch him do that.
That would
Well, you know what? If he wins the nomination. We'll have to put him in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But anyways, we went on location for just one of the things we want to do each week is just share a little bit of a leadership lesson, a short one, and it's called Soul Session. Let's watch it together.
Hey guys, we thought we would go to a new location for
Soul session.
And I want us to talk a little bit about discipline, living a disciplined life. I'm going to give you the 5 C's really quick today. Something you probably already know, but that we all kind of have to implement in our lives. The first one is courage. In other words, you have to make a decision with accountability. And it doesn't matter whether you're eating right, whether you're going to read your Bible, get up early, go to bed early. I mean, whatever it is that you're going to do, it takes, first of all, a decision, right? Hey, I'm going to do this starting on this day at this time, you know, whatever the details are. But then it's the accountability, right? Who's going to, and I think accountability can look different. Like sometimes it's somebody. I'm going to go to the gym with, you know, Freddie. For me, one of the things I do when it goes to the gym is I lay my clothes out the night before. I don't for anything else. But if I don't go to the gym, those clothes are going to mock me. They're going to yell at me. Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go? And it can be the same thing whether you're journaling, whatever it is that you want to be more disciplined in. It's important to have the courage to make the decision with accountability, because without accountability, we tend not to be very consistent. The second C is contagious. Discipline tends to leak into all the other areas of our life. So if I'm well disciplined in what I eat, well, I tend to be disciplined in reading or what I do with my time. If I'm struggling in an area of discipline, it leaks to the other areas of my life. Now, that's the good and the bad, right? It's good that if I'm disciplined, it will impact the other areas of my life. Rare, not it happens, but rare is the person who is real disciplined in one area of their life and not disciplined at all in the other area of their life. They might not be disciplined equally in each area, but it does tend to bleed. So if you find yourself being undisciplined in one area, be careful, because before long it'll bleed into the other areas of your life. The third C is comparing. Right? Discipline is one of those things where you think, well, I'm disciplined according to this person or disciplined according to that person. But discipline is not in comparison to you. It's in comparison to my potential. In other words, what do I have the potential to do, and am I disciplined in that area? Because some of us naturally get up early. Some of us naturally enjoy reading. Some folks like to run. You know, whatever area of discipline you think, some people like to study. Some people don't. So I don't want to compare my areas of discipline to you. I want to ask myself, here's my potential and in the area of discipline, and am I experiencing that in my life? So courage, contagious, comparison. The fourth C is choose your friends wisely, because their discipline will often become your discipline. You ever notice that? If you're around a bunch of people who are always eating pizza, before long, you'll start to eat pizza. And if you're around folks who are disciplined, you'll either start to live a more disciplined life or you'll find new friends because you feel uncomfortable. If they're talking about what time they get up or when they go to bed or how they spend time with their kids or what they eat, whatever area of life they're disciplined in, if you spend time with them, it's going to pull you in that direction. You know, when it comes to athletics, they always tell you play whatever sport you're playing with folks who are better than you because it'll make you better. If you play the same sport with folks who are not as good as you, well, eventually you'll start to play at their level, right? And so it's important to choose who you're going to spend your time with. Doesn't mean you never play, you know, racquetball with somebody that's not as good as you, or that you go out to eat with somebody who's not as disciplined as you. It's just be careful who you invite to the inner circle of your life. And the last C is just be consistent. When you fail, and everybody does, you put out your clothes and you don't go to the gym, you decide you're going to eat healthy and you drink a Coke, whatever it is, don't let that failure be your excuse for not getting back in the game, for being consistent. In other words, when I say be consistent, I'm not saying that you're never going to screw up. I'm just saying that when you do, get back on the horse. In other words, it's very easy to say, I messed up today at breakfast, so I'm just going to eat terrible all day long. Or I didn't go to the gym this morning, so I'm just going to take the week off. That's just, our skin always pulls towards the ditch. Courage, contagious, comparison, choose, and consistent. 4 C's or 5 C's, and that can make a big difference when it comes to living a disciplined life. It's the soul session.
Soul
session.
Hey, I got a question for you. What area do you struggle the most when it comes to discipline?
Oh man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you mine while you're thinking.
Okay, yeah.
I struggle the most to be disciplined in working ahead. You know, like I heard Andy Stanley say, like, you know, he's got his sermons, what he's going to teach in 3 months is already done.
Wow.
It's like I struggle with the kind of discipline it takes to be that far ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say for me, the area that I probably struggle with discipline the most is probably communication. Like just responding to emails and texts and phone calls. There's some seems to be some chatting in the room. I would say that's probably where I struggle the most when it comes to discipline is just communicating what needs to be communicated.
Yeah, for me, it would probably be, you know, you gave the example of putting your clothes out. So for me, I think it would be like preparing for that next thing that I know I have to do. So like whether it is putting my clothes out for the gym or whether it is preparing myself or putting an alarm to making sure like that I get that thing done or do that thing.
Well,
I would say probably preparation because it's easy to just lean on whatever you know and just being prepared ahead of time.
Yeah, I would agree that's where you struggle. I'm just kidding.
You know, Paul said he beats his body to get it to do what it's supposed to do. That's pretty powerful. Let me tell you something cool that happened, and then we'll draw. A couple weeks ago, you know, one of the things that's in ministry that's important is number of people who come to Christ and discipled and baptism and then of course giving. It's hard to do ministry without resources. And so we had a weekend and somebody stepped in and was real generous and made the weekend offering you know, be okay. And ideally you would celebrate that, right? God came through and you know, this person and in my mind though, immediately it kind of made me sick to my stomach because I was like, oh my gosh, if they wouldn't have, this is what the offering would have been,
right.
You know? And I was wrestling with that. No, that's not the right mindset to have. You know, you should be celebrating that God's trustworthy and he's faithful and he comes through. And at the same time this was going on and I'm kind of praying, you know, I was thinking because this weekend, Steph was going to go see her family. I was going to go see Jackie May and Mary May. And I felt like I was thinking, where can I go share my book? And so I had talked to some pastors in Memphis and I was thinking about Kevin Murray. Who pastors Emmanuel Baptist Church in Piggott, Arkansas. And I was thinking about him. But, you know, I don't know if I should. I hate to ask, you know, to come and speak somewhere. You know, I don't want to do that. And then what day was it? Last week, Thursday or Friday, I walk into the bedroom and my phone is ringing. So I don't have my phone with me. Had I waited 5 minutes later, I wouldn't. But I walk into the bedroom, the phone is ringing. I pick it up and it's Kevin. And he's, you know, telling me that he was in his office and God just kind of nudged his heart to call me. Wow. And I said, I'm going to be in Arkansas. And he asked me to come and speak. And so it was a real blessing to be able to speak there. But for me, the encouraging thing was that is just that God does things like that.
Yeah.
You know, he does provide resources at the last minute, that he does lay on somebody's heart to make a phone call at the very time that I'm going to be there to receive it.
Yeah.
And then me, you know, to come and speak this weekend.
Yeah.
So it was just a faith builder for me in the midst of all that was going on. And I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Cool. I wanted to share it.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because
That's
we all
awesome.
kind of go through that. You know what I mean? Like trusting, basically. All right. Are we ready to choose the winner of the Elvis Presley merch?
Yes, we are. We have the man, the myth, the legend who's going to be
Joining us.
reaching over here right now. Okay, so I guess I'll draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Of the Elvis Presley merch is
Joel, invited by Pastor Derek.
Come on.
Come on.
Pastor Derek!
Come on.
Woo! His wife left him.
Iris seems to be giving some direction.
Apparently, I'm supposed to draw another name, is what she's telling me.
Oh. Can you just edit that out?
Oh, that's what our executive producer said.
No. So there's supposed to be 2 drawings. Correct. There's 2 drawings.
Okay.
That is what our executive producer has said, a.k.a. Jessica Gramling. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's draw again.
Maybe she's got some merch that I don't know about. So, the second winner is Mike, invited by Rafaela.
All right. So, Giselle will make sure it all gets into the mail so that everyone will get their merch because, in case you don't know, we are
the most generous.
You guys are a little slow.
I didn't know you were waiting. I thought you froze. I was like, oh, he froze.
I was like, oh, the Wi-Fi went out.
Let's try it again.
All right, let's go.
Because we are
the most generous channel on
Yeah.
We'll practice
We
it.
give away. We give something away
Every single. Yeah.
You got it.
Be sure and share, buy the book, leave a review. Please ask somebody to leave a review. We need 100 reviews.
8 more.
It's a big deal and it makes a big difference. Subscribe, share, and the podcast comes out on Thursday mornings.
And it does.
We will see you next week right here on SNL, our live stream every Sunday night at 7 o'clock. Love you guys. Have a great night and enjoy Labor Day. Hello? Can.